In many ways, Australian nature is entwined with its cultural history. The Aboriginal people have long embraced that they are of and for the land. However, due to Western influence and unfortunately persecution, their customs and practices have begun to slowly fade into memory. Nonetheless, there's a growing trend for the younger generation to honour their ancestors through practice and education. Today, we're visiting Red Rock Beach at the mouth of the Corindi River. Webb, creator of Waajana Yaam Tours, is taking us paddleboarding as a means of education in this region and his tribe's historical presence here.
We Aboriginal people are the world's first stand-up paddlers. So we have the world's oldest surviving continuous cultures in this country, and because of that, we've been using these waterways for close to 100,000 years. And so that makes us the world's first stand-up paddlers. So today we're actually going to be doing a cultural activity on modern equipment. So this is all Gumbaynggirr country?
Gumbaynggirr.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm one of 20 or so highly competent Gumbaynggirr speakers. And the reason for that is, for a time we had a policy which is known as the stolen generations. So that policy was kids getting removed from their parents and from their community, and basically the kids who were most at risk of being taken away were the kids that knew language and culture. So our community was fearful of speaking our language anymore.
So you're 1 in 20
that
speaks your native tongue?
Yeah, about 20 of us.
Are you teaching your children today, Clark?
Yes, definitely. So there's things that my daughter can do in the language which are pretty amazing, which I never had. So hopefully in a generation or two we'll have first speakers again.
Amazing.
That's the goal. A lot of the time people will talk about bush tucker.
Yeah.
And that's what people respond to. But it's more than just that. It's foods and it's pharmacy, hardware store, sort of everything we need in the bush. And you'll see this tree up here.
Yeah.
See how the branches are kind of like elbows?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's good for making boomerangs and those kind of artifacts, because they've already got that shape.
Oh, that's so cool.
And that's just called a bloodwood.
A bloodwood.
Yeah, and if we
tree.
if we cut into that tree, there's a sap that runs out, and if you've got a bad cut, you can actually put that sap in the cut, and it'll help to close it, and it's also an antiseptic.
Amazing.
So it'll clean it.
Nature sure knows how to provide.
Yeah.
So where are we headed, Clark?
So we're heading up around the corner to a place called Jewfish Point. It's an old campsite. It's been used for thousands and thousands of years. You'll see there's an actual fireplace which people still use. But if you dig down, there'll be charcoal for layers upon layers, because there's been a fire there for all those thousands of years.
It's quite an honour to actually stand on this area here, knowing that there is history beneath our feet.
Yes, definitely. Unfortunately, we don't know everything. There's been a lot of cultural devastation that's happened here. So we're still trying to piece things together. So this tourism gives us a really important avenue to be able to do that. So we're sort of trying to create our own economy with which to revitalise our culture at the same time. So for me, it's what we call cultural integrity. So when we do these type of businesses, that we actually reinvest into our community. In the Coffs Harbour area, Coffs Coast, we have an unemployment rate of 24.5% among our Aboriginal community. So if we can make these enterprises thrive, we can get more of our people employed.
It's just wonderful to hear that you are raising awareness in your community and inspiring the generations in your culture. Thank you so much, Clark.